Attention passionate Baltimore Ravens fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Baltimore Ravens' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Baltimore Ravens fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Baltimore RAVNS fans. Let's get to the news now, folks. If you've been paying attention to the NFL landscape lately, you've probably heard rumors swirling around the Baltimore Ravens and a potential blockbuster move that could redefine their defensive core, and consequently, their entire season. That move, as shocking as it sounds, involves none other than Demario Davis, a veteran linebacker currently with the New Orleans Saints. That's right. The Ravens are reportedly eyeing a trade that would bring Davis into their fold, and the buzz around this is intense because it could be a game changer, especially for a team that's been aiming for Super Bowl glory for years now. And let's not forget, the AFC North, as competitive as ever, is seeing shifts in power, and the Ravens are looking to make a bold statement that they're still the team to beat. Now, to understand just how impactful this potential move is, we need to look at the current state of the Saints and what they're trying to accomplish with this trade. The Saints, currently sitting at 2-6, have been struggling quite a bit, especially on defense. Their run defense has been a major issue, giving up around 130 yards per game on the ground, which is quite alarming considering the standards of NFL defenses. Their overall defensive performance has been below par, which is why they're reportedly open to trading a veteran like Davis, who not only brings leadership but also elite production on the field. Davis, a seasoned tackler with an impressive resume, has accumulated over 250 tackles in his career, along with 35 sacks. His PFF grade of 90. 2 speaks volumes about his consistency and impact, and he's known for his football intelligence, leadership qualities, and ability to elevate the defense. In 2025, Davis had a solid year, recording 60 tackles, 5 pass defenses, and maintaining an 82% success rate in coverage. His EPA per tackle, a key metric that measures his efficiency, is at an impressive -0.31, indicating his ability to make impactful plays. Despite a minor rib injury, Davis has been a durable player, and his versatility allows him to contribute both in coverage and in blitz packages. His leadership qualities are reminiscent of greats like Bobby Wagner, and the fact that he's a Pro Bowler and has 13 career interceptions shows his playmaking ability. When you combine all of that with his coverage success rate of 79%, it's clear that Davis is one of those rare linebackers who can do everything, and that's exactly what the Ravens need. On the other side, the Saints are trying to navigate a tough season with Derek Carr under center, whose inconsistent play has raised questions about the team's offensive direction. Their odds of making the playoffs are quite slim right now, with betting lines giving them +25-0 to win it all, which shows how much skepticism there is about their ability to turn things around. The Saints are also facing cap constraints, making a trade like this a reset button for them, similar to what the Panthers did in 2024. This move could free up around $13 million in cap space, which they could use to bolster other areas of their roster or rebuild for the future. Now, for the Ravens, acquiring Demario Davis would be nothing short of strategic genius. You see, Baltimore's defense has been solid, but they've been missing that elite linebacker presence who can elevate the unit to a whole new level. Davis brings just that. His addition would significantly strengthen the middle of their defense, which is crucial in today's NFL where teams rely heavily on the run game and short to intermediate passes. Right now, Baltimore's run defense has been somewhat exposed, giving up around 125 yards per game, which isn't terrible but isn't enough to keep up with the league's best teams. After the trade, that number could drop to around 100 yards, and that's a massive difference. Plus, Davis's ability to play in coverage and contribute to the pass rush makes him a perfect fit alongside players like Roquan Smith. And speaking of pass rush, the Ravens have been doing pretty well. They've recorded 16 sacks in just 7 games, which is impressive. But adding Davis, especially for his ability to generate pressure in blitz packages, could push that number even higher. His success rate in blitzing is around 79%, which is elite. When he's on the field, the entire defense looks more cohesive, more disciplined, and more aggressive. His presence on third downs, particularly, could be a game changer. The Ravens have been good at creating pressure, but Davis's ability to elevate blitz success and force turnovers in those crucial moments makes him an X-factor. And let's not forget, his experience in high-pressure situations like playoff runs is invaluable. Another key point is how Davis could impact the Ravens' long-term outlook. His leadership is often compared to that of top-tier linebackers like Lavonte David. He commands the defense, makes calls, and inspires confidence in his teammates. His ability to cut passes in the middle of the field by 16% and force punts against divisional rivals like the Bengals shows just how impactful he can be. This isn't just about adding another player. It's about elevating the entire unit, creating a more formidable defense that can dominate in the playoffs and give Lamar Jackson the support he needs to lead long, sustained drives. And if we look at the odds just a few weeks ago, the Ravens were sitting at around +12, 0 to win the Super Bowl, which was decent but not great. Now, with the potential addition of Davis, those odds have moved to around +500. That's a significant jump, and it speaks volumes about how much this trade could boost Baltimore's chances. Davis, with his proven track record on third downs and his knack for making big plays in critical moments, could be the difference maker that pushes the Ravens into that elite tier of contenders. Imagine a defense where Davis is orchestrating the front, Roquan is blitzing, and the secondary is locking down receivers. This team could be looking at a deep playoff run. The vision here, folks, is clear. Demario Davis isn't just a stopgap or a rental. He's a seasoned vet who can help transform Baltimore's defense into a legacy unit. Think about the impact of a player like Terrell Suggs or Ray Lewis. Those players didn't just play, they defined eras. Davis has that potential if he joins the Ravens. He could help forge a defensive empire in the AFC North, one that rivals the best in NFL history and keeps the division competitive for years to come. Baltimore's front office is clearly aiming high, and this move, if it happens, signals that they're not content with just being good. They want to be dominant, and they want that Super Bowl trophy back on their shelf. Now, I know a lot of you are probably wondering about the specifics of the trade, what it means for the roster, and how it could impact upcoming games. Well, the Ravens, with about $15 million in cap space, are in a good position to make this deal work. They've already been exposed in the linebacker core, especially with Tavius Robinson sidelined in September, leaving gaps that Davis can fill immediately. His ability to add tackles and improve coverage alongside Roquan Smith would diversify Baltimore's defensive attack. Plus, his skill set fits perfectly in the blitz-heavy schemes run by Wink Martindale. This isn't just a move to add depth. It's about elevating the entire defensive philosophy, making them more unpredictable and harder to beat. Looking ahead, the Ravens face some tough opponents, but with Davis in the fold, they can match up better against the top teams in the league. Their schedule gets more manageable, and the defense's newfound strength could be the key to winning close games, especially in the postseason. Jackson's growth as a quarterback has been evident, but for him to reach that next level, he needs a defense that can keep opponents off the field, force turnovers, and create scoring opportunities. Davis can be the piece that unlocks that potential, much like the impact of a veteran leader who's been through the battles and knows how to win. And as we look at the bigger picture, this potential trade sends a message across the league. Baltimore isn't here to just compete. They're here to dominate. They're positioning themselves as serious contenders for the Super Bowl, and adding a player like Demario Davis is a bold statement of intent. The AFC North is fierce, with teams like Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Pittsburgh all vying for supremacy, but the Ravens are making sure they're not left behind. This move could be the spark that ignites an unstoppable defensive force, one capable of shutting down the league's best offenses and propelling Baltimore back to the top of the NFL mountain. So, Ravens fans, what do you think about this? Is Demario Davis the missing piece that could push Baltimore over the edge? Are you excited about the possibility of seeing him in purple and black, leading that defense into the postseason? This is a story still unfolding, but one thing is for sure. If this trade goes through, it'll be a game changer and we'll be talking about it for years to come. Remember, the NFL is all about those key moments, those bold moves that alter the course of seasons. And right now, the Ravens are looking to make one of those moves. Stay tuned because this story isn't over yet, and we'll be here to bring you all the latest updates as they develop. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending, the the latest Baltimore Ravens news to you. It's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Baltimore Ravens fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential trade? Do you believe Demario Davis can be that game-changing linebacker that elevates your team to Super Bowl heights? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Ravens. Do you see him fitting perfectly into the scheme? Do you think this move will push Baltimore over the top? I'm eager to hear all of your insights. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with even more updates, more analysis, and all the latest news surrounding the Baltimore Ravens. Stay tuned, stay passionate, and let's keep this conversation going. Because in the end, it's all about the fans, the team, and the pursuit of greatness that unites us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.